guys, I'll show you what we have growing on here in our garden. All right, I want you guys to stand back, and I want to, honey, if you can turn the camera that way. All right, guys, now we're in the back of the property. We're gonna designate this little area as our little food forest type of thingy. Okay. Now over here, this is a grapevine that's growing. Okay, and underneath it is some squash. Okay. That is your squash, right, babe? Mm-hmm. Okay, and over here. Mm. And over here, what I did, guys, because I like that Miracle-Gro raised bed soil, I don't have a raised bed. I don't. So I kind of made one. Okay. All right, guys. So what I did is I hold the entire perimeter of the fence out. Okay. Now, as you can see, this stuff is gonna hold water. Okay. Get back, baby. Get back. Okay. So once I finish putting up the last border, you can have a better idea of what I'm actually doing. But anyway, water does not run down out of this area as much. So I trenched this out and I took this. I'm trying to hold the dog. I took this here and I laid it out just like this. Okay. But then once I backfill this, okay, this will keep the soil in this area for prior planting, okay? In case if the season goes and I want to put something else, you know, like a fall crop or something in here, I'll still have my soil, okay? So that's what we did here. And guys, look at this. That's a watermelon. I don't know how she got in there. But you see how nice and healthy these are? And this is what I did. I'm going to show you one more time. Okay?
All right, guys, sorry about that. We had to retape it. Something happened with the microphone. But we're right back here for you. Stay tuned.
All right, guys, so as I was showing you, normally I wouldn't recommend this to people, but if you are on a budget, again, this Miracle-Gro raised bed soil, the stuff works absolutely amazing. Okay, so what I'm doing, as I said before, I'm utilizing all of my space this year. So again, I'm gonna show you something. All right, this is all, let me move this bag out here. Now this isn't gonna be edited in this part because I'm gonna show you guys. For those who, you know, you gotta put a little bit of back into it. You got to, okay? But I'm gonna show you something. This is just all grass that's growing. Normally I would pull it, but for what I'm trying to do to save money, so it's kind of like, okay, I could buy or make a raised bed out of pressure treated wood, or I can do this. The reason I'm doing it is because I know my soil is very hard, it's very dense. So I know it's gonna retain water if I do what I'm supposed to do. Just like you guys, if you know your soil, you know what you can and cannot get away with, okay? Thanks, honey. Okay, now right here. Now guys, I'm not gonna take the time to pull the grass out right now, but you should, okay? And this is all you do.
Careful you don't break your what's this called again? Your hoe?
Yeah, this is a good hoe, baby. This a 70s hoe.
We broke a couple.
This ain't a new style hoe, this an old school hoe. You just want to pack that in just like that. Now again, I'm gonna go back and pull the grass out. I'm just doing this so you guys can have an idea of little ways to save money, especially new gardeners, and have a nice successful crop, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing here. Not only is it gonna save money, but it gives dignity to your garden, you know? Makes you feel like, you know, I did this. Uh-oh, that's a root. Gosh, look at it.
Is that from the grape tree?
This root is from my grape plant. Look at this, man. Amazing. We're gonna cover him back up. Now just imagine, right? If I only fed this thing right up in here, okay? That's the beauty as well of planting things that are elevated, because we all know gravity, it's gonna pull. Now we all witnessed how this root came out, was this about, what, 4 feet, 5 feet? About 4.5 feet plus from where it's actually planted, okay? And you pack that like that, put a little bit of elbow grease in it. And see, young ladies, when you go out and get your husband, get you a country boy. Because a lot of them city fellas, they might not want to do this type of work. This is something you had to grow up doing, using a hoe. Not that kind of hoe, the working hoe. Now I can let this stuff decompose in an area or put it in water. So guys, I'm gonna show you something. You can take all of these things that you would be pulling up, place them in a bucket with some water, let them compost in a month, pour all the water along your plants. That would be free fertilizer. Come on in the room. See how I'm turning that using the hoe? I'm not doing as much as this as I'm doing my curves. I'm turning my hoe, okay? So that way you can dig a nice little trench. Now one would ask, now Supreme, is that really gonna hold water? Oh baby, I forgot, we can't, what's the thing? We can't pause it. So I'm gonna go turn the water on. So honey, show them a couple plants so they'll know how easy this is, okay?
I'll pack that one in first.
Thank you, honey. Don't know what I'd do without you. I'm gonna take out some of this just so you guys can see, okay? Because what happens, once it gets late in the season, you guys mainly would want to buy starters instead of actually buying seeds, okay? And you guys say, well, what would be the difference? I'm going to show you.
Or some might want what are starts. Some people don't know what starts are.
Okay, starts would be a very good question. Very good question. I am so proud of you. Oh my God, I am proud of you. Anyway, starts would be something like this, what I'm about to show you. It's an expensive plant that is grown by a big corporation for pennies on the dollar, and they sell them to us for $5, okay? See here, Supreme has starts. Not to get off topic, but since I'm going back here. These are all of our squash.
No, these are from seeds.
These
starts.
that's right. They're our starts, but we grew them from seeds, okay? So, and these are all grown. They're like 8 days old. All grown in Miracle Grow organic potting mix, okay?
So starts are basically baby plants.
That correct. Don't know what I'd do without you, girl.
I didn't really know what starts are. I kind of put it together, but just for people who don't.
Like your auntie that you have to tell attention. I mean, I'm just playing. She might be watching this video. Okay. And I know, again, some of you guys may say, well, does that Miracle Grow stuff really do work, Supreme? Now, I've used all types of dirt. I make my own. Honey, if you can turn the camera a little bit to the right. All of this right here, if you can see, this is old potting soil that were in plants that's been back here for years. I put all of it right here. A lot of my plants, I have the bottom of this stuff and the bottom of the pots. Like if they're a huge pot, like my mango tree, just if they're a huge pot, little things like this, I have enough potting mix that I can actually use. But I'm gonna show you guys something. These here are grown in my own compost, okay? See here? This isn't no store-bought, this is Supreme's finest.
We just reuse the container.
Okay, see here, watch. That's nothing special. This is my own. Well, it's special to me, but this is not, okay? Now we're gonna bring this and show you guys what I used, what I actually planted in the Miracle Grow raised bed stuff. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna compare the difference, okay? I mean, guys, honestly, this stuff works amazing. I mean, like literally you could take, let me see how I can say this real nice. Not that I was gonna say nothing bad, baby, don't look at me like that. You could take one piece of candy, bury it under here, come back in 2 weeks, it'd be 2. That's how good this stuff is. Okay, now look at this. Look at the difference in color. But Supreme, that's not enough. Okay, honey, take it to the left. Look at it. Look how much lush this stuff is.
So this one has no Miracle Grow.
That's right. This one here is our own compost, growing very well. Yeah, don't say it like Miracle Grow stuff's
No.
better than ours now.
We're just
That made
trying
me
to show
feel
the
bad.
difference. And then this one.
Yeah, and these here are all grown in the Miracle Grow organic, guys, organic. But if you can get a sale on the other stuff during the pandemic, buy what you can, grow what you can, okay? Those days of that stuff is over. Okay, so anyway, let me get back to what I was gonna show you guys about the seedlings. Okay, yeah, I was gonna get the water. Stay right there, baby. Come in the room. Okay, guys, here I am. Now I want you to see this water hose so you can see how much pressure. This is one of those good water hoses, all right? This one here, I gotta pack a little better. Let's bring them over to this one, okay? See here? Now we're gonna lay this right here for you guys, okay? And I'm gonna show you. Now, this is a bad spot because I didn't want it to come this way. I just wanted to show them that it's not gonna come out of the bottom. But you guys got the gist of it. Like again, if I backfill this here, this water is not gonna come out. So if you have hard clay sand, you can mold yourself a nice raised bed. You know, you may not be able to grow a lot of things, but it will get you going. Next payday or what's the check? Stimulus come, buy you something else. You know what I'm saying? Use the government's money to help feed your family and do things that's going to teach you for longevity. And always watch me too, and I'll help you as well. Okay? Now guys, look at how much water's coming out of that. Look at that. See where it's going? Now I didn't put any fancy plywood down here, none of that stuff. Look at where it's still running exactly how I want it to. Now we're going to go to the starts versus seeds. All right? Okay. This, guys, is a sweet banana pepper. Anyone who eats fish, you must grow these. You take the peppers off of this. Country folks know about this little recipe that I'm about to give. You take you some vinegar, your peppers, a little bit of olive oil. Sit it in a bottle in your pantry for probably about 2-3 months. Pour it over some hot fish or hot chicken. Made myself hungry telling that story, baby. You cooking chicken tonight too, aren't you, baby? Deep fried. No gym, I'm just gonna sit around and get fat for the next 2 weeks. But anyway, let me stay focused. Okay, guys, here's gonna be the difference, all right? We're gonna pull this baby out of the cup.
Now this is what we bought like this,
Yes,
right?
this is what we purchased. This is what they would call a start, okay? Now, we're gonna imagine. This is how this plant has been grown from seed in this type of soil, okay? Their potting mix, whatever brand it is, which more than likely Bonnie's affiliated with Miracle-Gro. So it's some form of Miracle-Gro potting mix, okay? So with starts, this is what I would do. Only Sue, nobody else, only me. I would take an area, okay, like this. I'm gonna use my hands. That's that redneck in me. Okay? See here? 2 to 3 times the size of your seedling, okay? I'm gonna place it there and I'm gonna grab the soil. Now, I'm gonna apply that, okay? Because these two are gonna go hand in hand, right? Now we're gonna imagine, okay? We're gonna imagine. If you were gonna just take the same tree, we're gonna make a little mold right here, okay? Okay, this is what a lot of people, because I used to do the same thing. See how I move my finger like that? Voila. Okay, which one, guys, do you think your tree would thrive better, I apologize. Placing it in this environment or this environment? I choose the one to the left. Ding, 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 ding. Why would you say that, Supreme? Because if you think about when you go into a natural soil, planting newly transplanted plants, this type of soil is gonna absorb most of the moisture out of this plant, that where you can stunt the growth of this plant, maybe even kill it, okay? So watch this. If you're on a budget, take a little bit of this, just a little bit. Save you some money. Put it in here, just like this. Don't disturb the root systems, because in probably 3 or 4 days, this is all gonna break down anyway, okay? And that's gonna be just enough time for your roots to be established, and then your plant's gonna be erect, just like that. Now you're probably wondering, well, Supreme, when and what would I use to fertilize such a beautiful pepper so I can make my husband some of that special vinegar pepper sauce that you country folks eat? Well, I would give it about 4 or 5 days until it gets erect. Then you would come on over here. My back started hurting. I need to work out. Baby, it's been a whole month since I touched the weight. I feel lazy. I'm picking up no damn pot. Okay, now what we have here, guys, Epsom salt, okay, from the Dollar General. Even make me want to work out. It says before or after workout relief. Epsom salt, guys, you can take a tablespoon of this, gallon of water. On your newly transplanted tree, you can apply this. Take 1 tablespoon of this and a gallon of water, Super Game.
What is it called?
Super Game, it's a plant food supplement. Okay? This stuff works miracle, guys. Works miracles. You don't have to use it, but I would, especially as soon as you transplant. This stuff's like $10, lasts you 2 years. Did you give him the stuff?
Oh, yeah, I told him about it.
All right. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay. Now again, this one here, this is Super Thrive. The name you know, both do the same thing. Okay. And also this is 511, which is called Fish Emulsion. Okay. Okay. Now also, if you guys are running into an insect problem, now this isn't organic, but this stuff works magic. See, we live out here in the boondocks. Bifin, XTX. There's anything that flies, it'll kill it. But use a quarter of the recommended dosage. The reason I do that is because I have plants and I like the little flying critters around, except the mosquitoes that are back there biting the heck out of my wife's legs right now. Okay? And to keep weeds, again, if you're in a small gardening, you don't have to worry. You can just pluck them, because when you guys use mulch, okay, mulch, you will get weeds that you never thought could exist in your neighborhood, okay? Avenue South. And again, some people don't recommend this to be used around edible plants. I've diluted this thing down to a quarter of the recommended dosage, okay? And all of my trees are fruiting. Leaking out. Damn, boy. Right on my foot. Looks like betadine. Okay, honey, was there anything else? I think we covered everything. Oh, we're gonna check the water. All right, guys. I got a little puddle. Reason being, I didn't backfill it, but I want you guys to think this water ran for about 7-8 minutes. And I'm gonna pull this out of the ground and show you how much pressure. Look at that. This is how we save money, okay? This is how we save money. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and backfill everything. Thank you so very much for watching. Also want to give a shout out today. Turn the water off, you say? That means I gotta run up there. Is it that loud? Okay. All right, we want to give a shout out to P. Smith Gardner and my man JG3 Farms and EJ. You got the best initials in the world, my brother. One day I'll tell you why. Okay, honey, you might want to move.
What is his name? EJ. Thanks for your donation.
Yeah, guys, everyone who donated, hey, thanks so very much. We gave the neighbors. Damn, some bad bugs. I need to spray myself. All right, guys, thanks for watching.
Finish what you were saying about the neighbors.
Oh, yeah, we gave them some stuff today. Nothing big. All right, may God bless each and every one of you. If you have not, please do so. Subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like to. I like it if you do, but if you give it a thumbs down,
We like you anyway.
I love you either way it go. That means something wrong with you and you just feel like being an evil old scout. But it's the truth, baby. It's the truth. I ain't never
Or
watched
you
no
can
guys. I'm gonna tell you something.
Mistakenly.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. I've never in my life thumbed down a video. I look at it, if somebody takes the time to do whatever it is they're doing, and if I watched it, I'd give it a like. I probably got 50,000 like videos. That's just who I am. I don't care. One other thing I wanted to show you guys, okay? I was pruning my muscadine plants, right? This isn't a muscadine video, but I gotta show you. Guys, listen. I transplanted this thing in 3-4 days ago. I wanna see if it's alive. Oh yeah, it's still alive, baby. Just wanna show you, I'm proud of this, guys. I'm gonna train this baby to go up this tree to give me something to eat back here. That's my plan. I'm not even gonna sell this one. That's my plan. But again, guys, look at how this miracle grow in ground mixed with a little bit of raised bed. No, 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 this is the potty mix. I'm sorry. But look how good this stuff works. This is like 7, 8 days. I mean, look at it. I haven't even fertilized it yet. So I know some people may say, oh my God, it's so expensive. But if it makes things grow like this and then you cuts back on the fertilizer bill, it might be a go for us, okay? All right, guys, thanks so very much for watching. May God bless you all. And make sure to put on your mask so the coronas don't get to you, okay? And take care of your kids.
And you want.
Oh, yeah, that one too.